Hi friends and welcome back to Up Close with Lauren Show and Tell. Yes, from the intro, from the get-go, yes, I am a die-hard Superman fan. My favorite superhero, of course, our first superhero ever. So this episode is going to be about Superman, of course, obviously. From my outfit alone and from the intro, it's Superman. But before I actually show you the actual review item today, I just would like to share with you future reviews. It's going to be Superman as well. So I have this gold label, Superman versus Atomic Skull. It's going to be one of the future reviews. And I'm so fortunate to be able to have this gold label McFarlane Toys Superman 85th Anniversary San Diego Comic Con exclusive. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna open this up. I'm not sure. Can anyone comment? I open everything here, okay? I open up my McFarlane Toys. I'm not an inbox collector. I open them up and then I put them back in the box. So should I do this the same thing, friends? It's very special. It's 85th anniversary, right? Alright. Please make a comment. And so today's episode is going to be about Superman versus Ultraman, or Superman of Earth 3. Okay, it's Ultraman, and the reason why I decided to actually pick this up, even though Superman looks like the goofiest Superman ever, is because this is going to be my first Ultraman, and I just love the stand. It has Daily Planet there. It has Atomica here as well. So I'm so excited, and hopefully we can do something with the neck of that Superman because it looks really goofy. And so also what I did with this Action Comics 1 Superman, see? So the peg is there. So the problem with that is that there was no neck. So with me just putting up like this, see, there's a neck now. There's a neck now, and it looks so much better now, right? So I think I'm gonna put a putty right here, so it kind of sticks onto that one like there, and it looks so much better. Okay, so join me in reviewing Ultraman versus Superman. So we have the action figures here. It has 3 pairs of extra fist to be shared by both of them. And of course you have Atomica, which is of course a villain. You have the 85th anniversary sign here. Okay, Superman versus Superman of Earth 3, or Ultraman. And it says here again, 85th anniversary of Superman. Just some screenshots from comics illustrations, I believe. Okay, so let us unbox, review this action figures. Alright, it's out of the box, of course. Both figures are still in the clamshell. Let's just remove this. And so the backdrop is quite nice. Too bad, you won't be able to use it as a background in a cabinet or what have you, just because this action cards are attached to the cardboard, so you would need to destroy that or to rip it off. And of course the puck style stands are here, so that's pretty nice there, but unfortunately you won't be able to really use it. Alright, they're all out of the clamshell. Let's start with the hands. There's so much hands. Yay, thank you McFarlane Toys. So we have the number 1 here pointing to the sky. I'm number 1. Click the like button. A pair of flying hands, a fist, closed fist, like one of these weird grasping hands, and it's kind of like ole or whatever hand. Okay, wonderful, thank you so much. What's lacking in this set would be flying stands. Like I said time and again, I think Superman should always have flying stands, because if this is your first McFarlane Toys Superman and it doesn't come with a flying stand, it's kind of like upsetting, isn't it? I think all action figures or all characters that fly should have a flying stand, McFarlane Toys. Okay? All right. So for me, this Daily Planet stand is amazing. I love this Daily Planet stand. It says daily. It's mangled, right? It's mangled. It says Daily Planet. Let me just make it bigger. All right. So Daily Planet. And there's a peg here that you can stand one of the action figure. And there's nothing here. So the extra figure here is Atomica. So Atomica is part of the crime syndicate, I believe, kind of like the Legion of Heroes in Earth 3. It's just a mini statue. It has no articulation, but nevertheless nicely detailed. Okay, very, very nicely detailed. I'll show you my other Atomica now. And here's the DC Icons Atomica. All right, 6 inches. And this is Atomic Man. So this is the counterpart of Atomica right there. Close to the same scale, okay, as that one. And the cutest Atomic Man. Atom Man, not Atomic Man. Atom Man, sorry. Atom Man. There you go. These are from the DC Icons line. Take this off. There you go. You cannot stand this. There. Alright, first to be reviewed is Ultraman. Ultraman is using the cape of Action Comics 1000, using the body of infected Superman, I believe, and it's a different new head sculpt from the previous release, the first release. So U for Ultraman. This is also Kal-El, I think, of Earth 3, but turned out to be a bad Superman. That's why it's called Ultraman. So this one, the face, nicely painted. You can really see the character's feeling here, emotions. You know, really, really upset, about to do the hit vision. Love the hairstyle. Okay, love the hairstyle. The usual, can turn the head back and forth like so. Of course, like I said, this is my first Ultraman. The first line, the first wave of the crime syndicate, it did not reach Canada. I don't know why. It wasn't available in GameStop, Toys R Us, Walmart, nowhere. Even Krypton Toys, nowhere. And I was even hoping to build Starro, but to no avail, nothing. Anyway, so glad that I actually have this now. Of course, different. There's no belt, but there are these oval accents. Okay, you have, of course, the usual McFarlane Toys articulations, double jointed elbows and your butterfly joints, and of course, even your biceps here. This is an old sculpt, hence you have those big, big, ugly joints on the feet and on the wrist. Okay, it's not the sculpted ones yet. No problem with the torso articulation, down and up and flying pose like so, not bad. And you can do the splits. Of course, you also have the double jointed knees. Again, the usual toe articulation and foot articulation. Okay, so you have here, at least they made a new sculpt of the boots for it to be you. Wonderful. I love the smirk, love the emotions of the character right there. Okay, and again, the cape is the same cape as Action Comics 1000. So again, glad that I have Ultraman finally here, part of my collection. Here's Ultraman standing on the wreckage of the Daily Planet signage. So here you have it, folks. Last but definitely not the least, the goofiest of them all. Just look at that grin. I don't know what people from McFarlane Toys were thinking when they sculpted this, but definitely goofy to the max. Okay, look at those chubby cheeks, no neck. Oh my lordy. But of course, I'm a Superman fan, and it's a nice double pack, hence I have this in my collection now. This is the same cape as the Rebirth Superman, the same body as the rest of the other Superman, meaning the infected ones. The only thing that is different between this and the Rebirth is the head sculpt. So this is the Rebirth Superman, of course. The Superman logo is also shiny, metallic, and of course the shading, the skin tone is almost the same, and of course the face is completely different. The rest are the same. Dun, 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 dun. There's Superman flying and smiling at the same time. There you go, number 1. Okay, see, the neck now is longer. Now he has a neck. It doesn't actually come up to here, but it goes all the way up. And it's not, see, I just put it on top, like so. And so much better. So much better. Still grinning, still chubby cheeks, but at least now we have a neck. Now let's try to see if I submerge this in hot water and if I can squeeze his face, his head. And look at him now, still happy, but has a neck and a bit of a slimmer face. Isn't that nice? Look at that. Slimmer face. I just submerged it in warm water, squeeze his face slightly, and there you go. Better profile. Still smiling face, which I love. Okay, but not as goofy looking as he used to be. Okay, look at that. I love it actually. This might be one of my favorite Superman. Number 1, and talk to the hand. Alright, do you guys want me to compare him to other Superman? Okay, I know you guys would want me to, so let's do that. So here he is with Action Comics number 1. Again, both of them, the heads I just put on top. It's not connected right now just because both of them have this no neck problem, and both of them have their respective necks now. Alright. Superman started all for me, the Action Comics 1000. Classic head, as how Superman should look like, and of course even the color hue of the costume is perfection. You have here the newly released Superman Hush. Not bad, but the skin tone is so light. Looks like a zombie at times. Body buck the same, infected Superman of course. You have this accurate to the comics Superman Dark Knight Returns. That's why he looks just like that, just like in the illustration of the comics. And you have the Superman page punchers here, which I think, just from the look of the trunks and the type of the body, it's kind of like patterned after Brandon Routh's Superman Returns. Too bad the color is muted, but if the color is more vibrant, it would definitely look like Brandon Routh's Superman. Like the body buck of that as well. And you have the bearded Superman Lois here. Actually, this color, the body buck actually works for this, and the beard, the facial hair looks wonderful for this action figure. And we have the very dramatic Superman Eradicator, another villain, gorgeous. And let's do a Batman Nightfall. Looks nice. Batman looks a tad shorter, but if this is actually in its inbox position of the head, then it would be the same height as Batman. But I actually love that now. Beautiful. This 2-pack couldn't be perfect, more complete, more opposite than ever. Just look at that. Just look at their faces. One is grinning, one is smiling. Just amazing. I'm glad that I actually picked this up. For Superman fans, this is actually definitely something that you can think of adding to your collection. I know that Superman's face is the goofiest ever, but look at him now. With a bit of a slight adjustment, he looks so much better than the inbox one, isn't it? And I just love that it has a plethora of fists and hands that you can actually add onto your other Superman figures, provided it fits, because the pegs sometimes are different and the skin tones are different too. Glad that finally I have Ultraman here. Basically Superman of Earth 3. This is a gorgeous looking double pack. It's as if Superman here saying, "You're nothing but a copycat. I can beat you." Because I'm still smiling. I'm still full of hope. Okay? And then the other guy saying, "You're so irritating, you're still smiling, and I'm so pissed off already." Look at that. Oh gosh, it's like day and night. The grimacing face. And the smiling, jolly face of the man of hope, Superman. So friends, the episode ends here. If you haven't, don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell as well, alright? So, loving these two action figures. Glad to actually have finally Ultraman in my collection. Glad to finally have this the goofiest Superman ever made by McFarlane Toys, or by anyone actually. Look at that, so goofy. Anyway, loving it. I think I'm just gonna put a putty at the end there so I can just stick it on like that, so it stays like so. Okay, so like what I usually say, always be kind to yourself, always be kind to other people. Love your toys, love your collection no matter what they are. Until my next episode, see ya.